What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. I know this is a different style of video, but I kind of wanted to talk about some brands that I have been watching probably from the past 6 months to a year and don't really get the support that they deserve. I genuinely just want to show you guys like what I'm interested in and what brands I've been watching kind of just develop. It's me from the future. Before the video really gets started, I wanted to put a disclaimer in that none of these brands reached out to make this video. This is all just me wanting to show love and just show you guys what I've been interested in. That being said, there's probably also so many brands that I just don't know about that are doing amazing things. So if you have a brand that you think I should check out or others should check out, just leave it down in the comments. All right, bye. I'm going to start off with a brand that I have the most pieces from, and that is simpleprojectlab. I'm really not sure where the brand is based, but I know both designers that run the brand graduated from a design school in Tokyo. I think this brand really stands out in the way that it explores textures and textiles, along with just very unique pattern making. Their name kind of is deceiving, having simple in it, but a lot of the garments they create, you kind of have to take a second look and like realize what you're looking at. And I find that just like super interesting. With their exploration as well as like they make their clothes in such a wearable way. Think about a brand like Y Project, but actually wearable for the most part. And it's kind of just understandable. I think their clothes just look really good. From my personal experience, their quality is incredible. I have a pair of denim from them and it is probably the best denim quality I have ever felt. If you're looking for like a streetwear but elevated look, I think Simple Project is a really good brand to look at. Next on the list, we have Pearledivory. They are based in Orlando, Florida, which is not what I expected. They are known for very high quality leather. They get their leather from tanneries in Italy that some of the highest quality brands also get their leather from. A lot of their products are made in small batches in Turkey, which just ensures that the quality that they're producing every time is really good. I think my favorite item from them is the Brute bag. I've never seen a design where you have a top zip and a zip all the way on the bottom, which makes so much sense. If you're setting your bag down on a table, you can kind of unzip it and get all your things out. One other thing that I want to talk about with their leather goods is their price point. If you're buying a brand new leather jacket from a brand like Prada, it's gonna run you thousands of dollars. If you purchase like a leather jacket from Pearledivory that has very close, if not the same quality, you're getting it for a fraction of the price without sacrificing anything other than the brand name. They've definitely started blowing up more recently, so if you want to know about them, get to know about them right now. The next brand that I wanted to talk about was Object 22. They are a brand based out of Australia. He's also a fellow YouTuber who goes under Smaldry, but his real name is Adriel. This is definitely a more emerging brand, but you can totally see how cohesive their design languages in just like the very few pieces that they put out. They definitely have a much darker aesthetic. Think of like Rick Owens, Raph Simmons. For now, they've kind of stuck to basic uniform pieces that you can integrate with your wardrobe, but I'm really excited to see like where they go with this brand and like what they can create. But I'm excited to see what they make for more of their out there pieces and their statement pieces. For quality, I have the Enzyme hoodie and the Nocturnal jeans, which have both been very good so far. Next up on the list, we have Josepht. I believe it's based in Canada or Korea. I know that the owner was born in Korea, but I don't know where the actual brand is based. They offer a lot of like traditional classic styles and silhouettes, but they have a few hidden gems in there. I own the Helen boots and the Simon slippers currently, and I've also owned a pair of Gats in the past, which the only reason I sold them was because they were a little bit too big for me. What I think they offer compared to competition is really good quality. They use leather from tanneries in Italy. The way that I think about this brand is like if you're looking for an alternative of a shoe, but you don't want to skip out on quality, because at the end of the day, if you buy an alternative that skips out on quality, you're not going to be happy with the product. From all 3 pairs of shoes I've owned from them, I've loved every pair of them. I'm also excited to see what type of models they come out with that are not traditional styles and Josepht exclusive. Next up is the smallest brand on this list, and it is called Soft and Sticky. They are based in Toronto, Canada, and I believe it's just a single person owner that hand makes every single product. Both my earrings are from Soft and Sticky that I wear every single day. Most of what she offers is 925 sterling silver, so very high quality. It'll never turn green, it'll never irritate your skin. She takes a very playful approach to design. A big thing with the brand itself is not seeking perfection, but really finding beauty in imperfections like asymmetry, texture, and patina over time. This is one of the only brands that I really look for jewelry in. I'm not very big into jewelry, but these earrings kind of make me want to get more items from her and just keep going back. Second to last, we have the brand Simply Complicated. This brand is based in Japan. Brand focuses on unisex elevated basics with non-traditional cuts and premium materials. I would say they have a more dressier business casual aesthetic without being just flat out boring. I personally really enjoy that you can mix and match a lot of what they offer in any style you really want. If you want to look more professional, if you want to be more streetwear oriented or tech wear, you can really match all of their products with whatever you like. This doesn't really affect the brand at all, but I really just like the name Simply Complicated as well. Last but not least, we have Sideservice. Brand is based in Korea. I think this brand is really showcasing that emerging Korean aesthetic. Kind of reminds me of tech wear mixed with streetwear. They use a lot of intricate pattern work. Their most well-known item is the vein jacket. You've probably seen this on your explore page at some point, whether you knew it or not. I wasn't originally putting them on this list, but I saw their recent spring summer 24 lookbook, and it got me really intrigued for like this next chapter that the brand is gonna take on. But those were the 7 brands that I'm definitely keeping an eye on in 2024. I will leave all their Instagrams down below in the description if you want to check them out. And now it is time for the honorable mentions. Now the only reason these are honorable mentions is because either I think that they're too established or they're not established enough to include a full part on them. First one on the list is Ampur. I think that's how you say it, but it's started by the same people that work on Vujade. So if it's anything like Vujade, it's gonna be incredible. They don't have a single product out, but I think they are releasing things soon. Next, we have Little Tokyo Table Tennis. Now, I know that sounds weird. It is a table tennis event, but they also make garments and a lot of accessories. They use a lot of bright colors. I just think their pieces are fun. The third brand is O-Files. I feel like they have a very core audience and they already have their people, but they make incredible like military vintage style garments, and each collection just keeps getting better. Second to last, we have Ore New York City. Quality that their team makes their boots. They could honestly charge double, but they don't. I have the Morgan derbies. These are my favorite derbies I've ever owned, and the price for the craftsmanship is incredible. And last on the honorable mentions is K2 Studios. They are essentially what I would consider elevated streetwear. They use a lot of different dyeing techniques and washes, but each drop you can kind of tell just keeps getting more refined. But that is it for the 5 honorable mentions and all 7 brands that I talked about. I hope I introduced you to at least one new brand you didn't know about. And yet again, if you have a brand that you think anybody should know about, just leave it in the comments. And thank you guys for watching.